What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome to the Overwatch 2 Season 17 Mid-Season Update. This is going to be quite a big shop update video, because not only do we have new skins to look at here in the shop today, but we have a bunch of new information about what's going to be happening in the latter half of this season, including details on the Wuyang trial, which we'll be getting into in just a second. But first, we're going to go ahead and hop into the shop and take a look at the brand new Mercy skin, Radiant Angel Mercy. Now, this is a new skin that's part of the OWCS crowdfunding stuff. I'll be honest, I do not keep up with the esports side of Overwatch, so I don't know too much about the esports events this is tied to, but I do know that you can pick up this skin as part of another crowdfunding bundle, which Blizzard has historically done in the past, and this is the skin. Radiant Angel Mercy. So yeah, pretty impressive looking. Definitely has that sort of like almost Valkyrie-esque angelic vibe. You can see the staff there. And you see the Caduceus blaster there. And then with it, you also get the emote, So Tough. Nice, nice. The Radiant Emblem weapon charms, the Radiant Angel Mercy name card, the player icon, and the spray. And altogether, it is 3,100 Overwatch coins for the whole bundle of everything. It's, probably a good one if you're a Mercy fan. You know me, I don't play Mercy, so probably not one I'm going to be picking up, but definitely an exciting new skin to have. Also, the 8-bit Mega Bundle is still here. But the other major thing here is we got new esports stuff. So more of these sort of crowdfunding, team support type things, where we got the skins for all the different teams, this time broken up into skins for Ana, Ramatra, and Venture. And you can see there's different palettes for each of them based off of the different teams. I'm not going to go through every single one of them individually, but we do also get new emotes, which are actually kind of cool to have. Especially for Ramatra. I mean, I'm tempted to just grab these Ramatra ones personally, but yeah, you can see that there's quite a bit of stuff. Again, I'm not going to run through everything individually because there's a ton here, and this is just the first bundle up here, and then we have this bundle here as well, which I suppose these are just the same emotes, yeah, but they're, different based off which skins then you get. So yeah, it's interesting to see more esports stuff showing up. Again, this is not my forte. It's not my area of interest per se. So I'm, personally not that gung-ho about any of these sorts of things, but I am at the very least excited to see more skins that people are likely to enjoy. Also, I noticed that the heroes have all updated here. I'm not really sure what the deal is with this. This is probably some weird sort of back-end change that kind of triggered new for everything. As you can see here, everything is now new. I don't know why. It just is. So we get to deal with that in our hero galleries, I guess. That's probably going to be annoying to some people. But anyways, I do want to also quickly point out, though, that there are some additional skins which showed up in the hero gallery, which aren't in the shop just yet, but will be a bit later. First of all, a legendary skin for Wrecking Ball, which, at a glance, does not really look like a legendary. This kind of just looks like a epic skin to me, but is being sold as a legendary, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit wary about that, but either way, here it is. Sakura Wrecking Ball. There's also a legendary Sakura Ashe skin, which does seem to be using her the Regal skin. I forget the exact name of the base version of this skin, but it is using that as the base, but recolored to be Sakura Pink. Mercy is getting a Sakura skin as well. This is one we actually had sort of teased earlier, but now we get a look at it here. You can see it has a unique head at the very least, and new flower detailing on the outfit. But overall, a not that different from her base model. A bit different, but, still a legendary. And then Lifeweaver is the fourth hero to be getting a Sakura skin. You can see it here. It's nice. Definitely fits the theming for a lot of these characters. The Mercy and the Lifeweaver ones are going to be the big ones for sure. And then it's interesting to see Ash and especially Wrecking Ball getting one as well. But, well, I'm at least going to have to nab that Wrecking Ball one, that's for sure. At this point, I'd like to hop over to the blog post, which was published alongside the launch of this patch, which goes in depth with the various new changes and updates and Wuyang hero trials. So we're going to be going ahead and taking a look here. First of all, the Flashpoint maps did get updated. Suravasa and New Junk City now have their newly reworked versions. I am very excited to try these out. Moving on, Wuyang is stepping in for a limited time hero trial very soon. Rebellious support hero from the Wuxing University's Water College? Interesting. Is all about rhythm, disruption, and flow-based control. His fluid healing, hybrid damage utility, and graceful mobility make for support done differently. Expect a learning curve with some serious splash potential. Dive in and master the flow early in Wuyang's hero trial, available August 14th to 18th. Wow, okay, that is quite a bit later than I was anticipating it to be. I'm sure many of you saw I recently did my video sort of showing off the information we already knew about Wuyang at this point, talking about how we're likely to get a hero trial either the weekend of August 1st or the weekend after that, because that's when you have the China Joy event going on. But no, the trial is not going to be until 2 weeks after China Joy, August 14th to 18th. So interesting that feels very late in the season. I mean, that's only like, what, a week before the season even ends? So interesting that they're doing it this way. I'm curious as for why. Either way, though, we do now have dates for when we get to play him ourselves, so I am very excited to jump on in. Next up, it's Better Together. Overwatch is always better with backup. From July 29th to August 25th, you get rewarded for rolling with your crew. Complete 2, 4, and 6 games with a group to unlock up to 3 loot boxes, with each milestone paying out once. Just completing the games is all it takes, but wins in stadium matches count double. Bring your A game. So it's basically just another opportunity to get some extra loot boxes if you play with friends. Nice. And then Junkrat's Loot Hunt is back again as well from August 1st to 3rd. Junkrat's back with another blast of chaos, raining loot again. Again, it's an opportunity to get more loot boxes once again. 9 total with 3 per day. And then, you just basically have to play matches in order to hit those milestones. And yeah, basically the same way it worked last time. And then Season 17 Drives event will be returning as well from August 21st to 25th. So right there at the end of the season. And yeah, it's, drives to get the drive signatures. We know how these work at this point. But now we have the exact dates for when they'll be coming back. Now, curiously, one thing which wasn't addressed at all anywhere in this update is the Nerf collab. Yes, we, had it teased. I guess they never officially confirmed it, but it was teased that there would be 2 collabs this season. The first one being the G.I. Joe collab, which we already had finish, and then the Nerf collab, which presumably was going to be sometime in the latter half of Season 17, but has yet to actually get any information or details yet? Yeah, strangely, it's still absent. I wonder if it's just going to be like a shadow dropped collab that launches maybe next week. Maybe that's the reason the Wuyang trial is so late in this season, is because the Nerf collab is going to be before it. I don't know, but we'll definitely be keeping an eye out to see if this Nerf gun collab does end up coming out at some point, because as for the time being, it's sort of curiously absent and unspoken of at the moment. And that does it for everything in this update here today. The new shop skins, the new information on the Wuyang hero trial, and other upcoming events in the latter half of Season 17. Definitely let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments down below. Are you excited to get your hands on any of these new skins? Maybe the ones that aren't even quite out yet? Are you excited to play Wuyang? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, be sure to subscribe, hit up that bell icon, follow me on X, and come join my Discord server to hang out. Never miss any of my future Overwatch 2 news streams and other content. Special thanks to my YouTube channel members who help make these videos possible, and if you'd like to join them to earn some cool rewards, then just hit that join button down below. Otherwise, be sure to check out my second channel, Suki MIG, for an exciting side project of mine in the works. This is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.